私のセクシーな画像が見られません。世間は厳しゅうございます。さめざめ。
What?
Video
If you wouldn't,
parent section. Where is that? Wait, where do I go?
what are you?
Where do I
What are
go?
you doing?
Wait. Basic combat, bro. I don't care about none of this, bro. I need to find license. What? I don't know. Chart. What's this?
What are you doing?
Okay, I'll find it later. Okay, let's just continue. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, I got bamboozled. We truly do live in a society. We truly do live in a society. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. She
さ
baited
て、
you. You are
何
fucking
からご
Guna
説明いたしま
to
しょう。
the end of the earth.
No, no, I
You
never.
you you're a true Guna, bro. Niggas trying to search for the fucking last CG. They like
Nah. That's
alright,
that, bro. I never do that.
about video sharing.
Oh, yo.
レイジングループはノベルゲーム。物語や展開やオチはとても大事。
Meaning that the story, events, and conclusions are very important. I mean, yeah.
ですから、それらすべてを配信されてしまいますと、とても困ってしまいます。さめざめ、
Yeah?
さめざめ。かといって、お楽しみは大勢で分け合いたいもの。それは重々承知しております。
Yo,
という
I
わけで、
gotta skip to this
私
bullshit.
どもは動画配信して、ちなみにその範囲は、最初のメインルート丸ごと1本、プラスアルファ、具体的には、シナリオチャート上の4、潜入の9、入村方法は、で、選択肢が出るまでが配信可能範囲です。
Yeah, nah, bitch.
相当な長さがございますので、配信のネタにしば
You're
ら
a
く、
child,
むしろ
bro. Like nobody
全
cares
文読
about.
み上げる派の配信主様は、
Yo, nobody cares
喉が
about you,
潰れな
bro.
いか心配です。
Gang.
無理はなさらず、ゆったりお楽しみくださいね。ちなみに、動画配信の折には、この後現れる選択肢で動画配信終了のタイミングで、突然、謎の羊が出現。そこで収録はお開きとしていただき、あとは考察やら、議論や、ちなみに今は、オフの状態ですよ。はい、オンにいたしました。また切り替えたいときは、0、導入の、ここに来てくださいね。
Nigga, just say I'm good. Go to the main story, bro.
About standard function.
ふうふう。とても長くなってしまいました。
Yeah, I didn't
こ
do
こ
it,
までお読
nigga.
みいただき、誠にありがとう存じます。
Yo, bro.
それでは、いよいよ物語の始まりです。限りなく濃い霧と血煙の向こう。繰り返される絶望と悲嘆の果て。
I think I have the music off. Wait, turn the music on, bro. Go to options. Turn the music on, gang. It's under logs, gang.
Nigga, you do that. I don't care. I'm just looking for where's the on and off. That's all I know. They say whenever that nigga is off, you gotta start recording. I don't know if it's in game or if it's not on game.
人狼村の真実をどうかその目でご覧くださいませ。ペコリ。
Yo, there's no such thing as werewolf, nigga. Shit fake. I thought that shit was gonna say 9/11.
What?
Tribute. Are we in the tunnel? I close in on the other side of the wood and killed the engine. It was steeper than I thought. My bike was on the verge of giving out, so I pushed it down and deployed the kickstand.
Is
Well,
this our main character?
I'm lost. Well, am I
Oh, we.
am I job in this game?
Well,
Maybe taking a ride down the unknown road with no snav on me wasn't such a great idea. I just followed the woods, so I figured I wouldn't get lost. But now I'm some in dumb deep shit, bro. No, cool it. This isn't a big deal. Took the fact that I got it lost in my pocket and then pull out the map. I don't need to read this, honestly. That's just in his mind. Why didn't he put a fucking Apple cursive next to it? Suddenly, a wish of memory fills into my mind.
is he good? Wait, what's this? What's
I
the
guess,
fuck?
are you doing this, nigga?
I mean, you on him? Cause like you already.
No, you could start.
Like what? What do I even pick here? What's this key?
Nigga, just do what you want for, like, I'm guessing, like,
I don't know what to pick, bro.
actually, that's not my character, so I can't say anything. I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
Oh, I need a key that you
I'm
can
a-
click. I need a click.
But you can even click it?
Yeah, apparently I need a key. Is this like?
Oh, yeah, well, you don't have the option. You don't have the resources for it. I thought you had it. But guess not.
I mean,
It's like a fucking persona. You don't have enough intelligence or something. I somehow keep myself from remembering those things. After all, I'd gone on this trip to forget about it.
ああ、もう。やめやめ。目の前の現実を直視。
oh, this is the guy.
人生はシンプル。つまりこの道のごとく、真っ暗で道案内もなく、進むか返すか。考えることはそれだけ。
He sounds really.
Life is not that simple, nigga. I still wanted to know where I was, at least, so I looked down at my map. It was all Greeks to me. Nigga,
How do
you are
have a
Japanese,
map-
Kevin.
How do you have a mapping?
Last time I seen a sign, it was still light out, meaning that I had gotten lost after the sun had set.
By the way, he has a map, but he doesn't know how to read a map. How do you have a map and not know?
It's in Greeks too, bro.
He said it was a fucking expression. Basically, it's all Greek to me, meaning he doesn't even understand it. How do you have a map but not understand?
Oh, yeah, that nigga's just stupid. That nigga's just stupid,
When
bro.
I seen a sign, it was still light out, meaning I'd gotten lost after the sun is. He's like a
Nigga, I've read that shit already. You bum, fucking move to the next shit.
I need to read it, you bum.
Sure, it was my own fault for just guessing with intercession. I've been passing through, and it had taken me 2 hours to conclude that I was lost.
2 hours. It took him 2 hours to conclude he was lost. Why is he here? Why is he here?
Yo, crazy to think that just 2 hours aimlessly driving got me almost surrounded by
ain't gonna lie.
mountain.
Whatever happens with him, he low-key deserves it. I can't lie to
Yo,
you. Whatever
what?
happens to him, he low-key deserves it. After this,
Why are you doing that to him?
after this, whatever
They
happens to
extend
him-
as far as the eyes could see. If you flip the scenario upside down and shook it, it's unlikely even a shred of civilization will tumble out. Beside, the alphas below, my sweet wide, and the lampposts above, the first one in a while. Mind you, there was nothing made here. The pocket map I had wasn't in detail enough for me to figure out where I was.
There's no way.
進むか。
I guess, yeah, he deserves whatever happens to him. I'm not gonna lie to you. He deserves
I guess I'll go as far as I go. Worst come to worst, I could just camp to the side of the wood. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that can happen? Famous final words.
2 hours later, I deeply regretted ever thinking of that. Basically, camping wasn't an option. What? Why not? This mountain wood had no side to camp on. A dumb truck I passed barely even fit near. Also, I had my first close encounter with a wild forest animal. I've only seen Tubo and Tweety in those 2 hours. One out of the day, I had a one parallel to my bike while intentionally stare at me, and I had no idea what to think about that. I mean, that's just normal deer. Cause niggas just be looking at you and then it just go by my ass, and then you fucking crazy.
And ruin your entire life. They just let you be. Most people just kind of hook themselves with it and do that.
I feel like he could sell my fear. Did he did it to just make it worse? Out there, the thing do that to a human.
How stupid
What?
is it?
We are the king of this planet. Damn it. I have to remember to eat something decent. Or else I come back to civilization. Okay, I was gonna say this nigga is exactly like what I thought it is, but I didn't know that he had a side of psychopathic. Anyway, camping out here was a bad idea. I ended up either woodkill or animal food. And yet I didn't back out. Why? Because I'm a pretty well sort guy, and I won't pretend otherwise. I'm like that. I fuck with that nigga. He like that. That was the reason my once comfortable relationship had gone awry, and why I'd gone on this stupid trip. Oh, this nigga had a relationship. This nigga had a girlfriend, so he's not a virgin. I think like that. You get bitches. Still, despite the knowledge of that, I choose to keep moving forward. It wasn't like I'd find a place to stay if I went back. I was actually to start to think this experience might make a good conversation piece sometime down the road. So you homeless basically. It was really getting late at this point. Nigga, you driving in the middle of the night. It's not lit enough. Where will this road takes me anyway? Not gonna lie. When I get my bike, I'm gonna do the same thing this nigga did, bro. That's
I
crazy.
see why you enjoy
That might be me.
your stuff. I see
You probably be disappointed. Soon enough, the road became flat and I was out of the mountain pass. But I'm doing that shit in the daylight. I'm not fucking doing that shit in the middle of night. The forest remained abandoned though. I still didn't see very much, even so the street light and the sun were enough to make me feel like I was again near civilization. Was the street light the right expression for the light in the forest? I have to look that up. This nigga making up shit. As the road grew less rugged, I realized just how exhausted I was. And all this backhand that I left my hand really sore too. I really had to rest. Suddenly, I saw something so unexpected. A girl, powerful, colorful, artificial light.
He's getting spirited away.
A convenient so. Ooh.
90% chance he's getting spirited away.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh shit. You could park next to that and then take a nap. You don't even need to go to that
Oh, God.
market. It was the next intention between the wood and I was on, and even a turner would echo. The sea of the tree ended, giving room to this majestic child of our consumerity society. Yeah, this nigga is. I don't. Yeah, that was an exaggeration apparently. Even the damn store was big deal for someone who just stepped out of the wild. It was called French Monkey. I've seen several of them, and a few times during the day. It was probably a local franchise.
Nah, that's suspicious.
The building did look old at least. The parking lot will look a little lot smoother compared to the wood. This was pretty weird place to build something like that though. Was I close to settlement or did they make profit of Lost Traveler? Why would they want to make profit of Lost Traveler?
I mean, hey, you probably make more money
I
than
just
them doing this.
asked that or something. Local shopkeeper was bound to know what's on display and not mentioning I was thirsty.
Yeah, there are multiple
Nigga,
people like this guy in our society. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they make a
look,
decent amount of money
if I
afterwards.
was lost, thinking all I'm doing, I'm just standing there poking slut, and I'm just gonna take a nap there, and I'm gonna
Like all night
fucking
running
like when the
down.
daylight, I'm go all of her, I fucking take my way and leave.
But
But no offense, I nigga's not me, so
because you know that there's nothing else even there except for like wild animals. I guess at that point you'd wake up before you kind of got took out by the animals. To be honest, I don't even think it's that bad. Just go to sleep in a park and like literally, it's it seems like it's
but
right
anyway,
after midnight. This sign is still on. All the lights are still on, so he can literally just go to sleep. They'll have light and shit. He can even actually
anyway,
go to sleep at night.
anyway, I was thirsty, nigga. I was welcomed by a weird champ song.
That's an average. It's an average convenience store chime, bro.
It looked like a normal convenience store. They were good on the shelf and the counter left. And whoa,
Don't even see her eyes. This is the most suspicious stuff I've ever seen. I cannot lie to you.
she's a body. The worker at the counter was so mean looking that it was so scary. She was imposing. I wouldn't doubt it if someone told me that she was in charge of some lady army cop.
Nah, she low key does look like. I ain't gonna. Nah, he might not even be wrong with that. She does look like it.
やっせー
I wasn't
Hi.
expecting that voice, but I kind of was expecting it at the same time.
Nah, I was expecting that was that supposed to be a greeting? It was so damn cold. You actually gave me some chill. Nigga, was this store shady than it appeared? Was I about to be stupidly overcharged? Was this place made to make profit by taking advantage of us, basically beating them out for their money? Shit, that was scary. Clearly, the Wonderland are only just beginning. Ooh, I was so excited for the beating. I grew more nervous and less his reaction by the second. Oh, he's just like me. We love getting beat by tall finance woman.
It's gonna be more than her beating you at that point.
I
Now
braced
that you
myself,
describe
but
the
she just
situation.
looked down on the magazine in her hand. Yeah, this nigga is a weirdo. Oh, she was just a slacker. Slightly disappointed. Why are you disappointed of not getting beat up? Like, okay. We know what type of man you are, nigga. I was down. I was about to. It was about what you expected. There was a small shelf with energy drink, followed by some stationery, travel goods, sanitary stuff, and etc. 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 There were sweet that came with the toys, a shelf cup of ramen, and dry food, and a fridge and a freezer. It all looked normal. It was like the daily dish packed lunch section was completely empty. The only special thing about this place section was unpacked vegetable you expect to see at the green grocery. Maybe it was all rural, no convenience store were like this.
That makes valid sense though.
I was slightly surprised by that, but but there weren't any local food or anything. So, it was on a remarkable store. If you didn't know the clerk anyway, I took a drink and brought it to the original. Gozaimasu! And she smoked. Yeah, she's mine. She really was the highlight of this place. What kind of clerk smoked while dealing with a customer?
買うのかよ。
You actually buying? Yes, I was actually buying. She was the clerk. And I'll be your god. The customer.
126円。
He's starting to lose his mind.
She didn't even skin it. This exchange was the mercy out of God is dead. What? Maybe I had to get mad at her. Yo, what?
What?
ちょっといいですか？
Dude, just leave.
Yeah, he's trying to smash.
Thing is,
He's trying to
no
smash.
fault. He just needs to leave.
あ？
実は道に迷ってしまって。
Oh wait, no, yeah, actually that's valid. That's valid.
街はどっちにあるでしょうか？
あっち。
いや、できれば地図とか。
ない。
Ah, man, this woman.
いや、そんなはずはないでしょ。コンビニなんて大体道聞かれるから、地図は常備してるもんでしょ。
知らねえよ。ないもんはねえ。おとなしく来た道も。
もう数時間迷ってるもんで、これ以上はちょっと。
その辺の床で寝てけば。
You had to be joking.
Options, bro. You're giving options. He's genuinely getting options. He could have just did this. Step on the floor.
Wait, didn't he say he had camping tool? The only reason he can't put it was because the woods were too tight. That then he couldn't put it. Because the reason why he was talking about the animals is because he couldn't put his tent, so he didn't want like to just sleep out of nowhere, and then the animals attack him. I thought that's what he was in front.
No, I think it was more or less because there wasn't enough room to put it with how the road was structured.
So he does have a tent.
I don't even think he has a tent. I don't think he has anything on him in this fucking bag he has. I'm like 90% sure he doesn't have anything on him, and he would have just slept on the side of the road just as is. That's what I'm thinking. Like, he just go to sleep the night and then just leave out.
You had to be joking.
いや、お気持ちだけでいいんで、道だけちゃんと教えていただけたら。
ああ、もう、せえな。待ってろ。
What to that? The clerk put out her smoke in the ashtray and went to the staff only area. She came back in no time.
あったわ。
Dang, she got killed. So she did have a map. Of course she did. Even more ill-tempered than usual, the clerk started giving an explanation.
これがこの店。で、十字路を北へ行け。しばらくしたら立教があっから渡れ。最初の分岐のとこに大岩があっからそこを右折してあとは直線。
So turn right and straight. Okay, right and straight.
この道？
んだよ。
いや、この先何もなくないです？
書かれてねえだけで集落があんだよ。
そこ以外なら？
富士吉村まで行くには峠道を2時間。こっちなら30分で着く。
He didn't look that far, but the wood leading to it, it was clearly just a paved mountain. It was clearly just a paved mountain. I had enough of those for one day, so I'll probably just get lost again.
じゃあ、こっち行ってみます。ありがとうございます。
Northern Street.
金
Yeah. Alright.
はい。
払ってねえだろ茶のやつ。
ああ。なぜ、お釣りを無断で募金箱に入れるんですか？
小銭多いとうぜえだろ。
Having too many coins isn't up in
126 yen. You guys gave her 500.
till you scam.
Not for sure.
There was a hell of a I can't even grab the plastic bottle. Yeah, she said too many coins is a pain. I casually thank her and grab the plastic bottle of tea. She didn't give me a bag, by the way, and I left this too.
Too much shit at this point. What would you get it back?
No, I ain't gonna count. This nigga is nicer than I. He's nicer than I give him the benefit of the
She
doubt.
genuinely has a bag on herself, bro. What does she even need to go to the supermarket for? That's
Nah, bro, no bag, no key. Nah.
like he's gonna drink it in the
I drink the tea in the pocket and look at the moon was good by the client, but he's still bright enough to outshine the light of the convenience store. The clerk put me in a bad mood though, so I didn't enjoy the sight. I threw the bottle into the nearby trash can and aggressively drove away. Following the direction, I crossed an overpass and arrived at the first fork of the road. The byway she told me was really narrow. I probably wouldn't have noticed it if it weren't for the tall boulder standing like on the roadside shrine from some travel deity. Turning carefully, I got on the road. A minute later, I found myself even worse wildness than before. A veil of the dead leaf covering the ground, tall grasses side to the path, and the sky above was blocked by an overgrown squirrel, making it feel like I was passing into a wooden tunnel. The wood itself was a huge red flag. He was wondering why I just didn't turn around. Those niggas know what a red flag is? The exchange for my pissed me off more than I thought. Yo, you just don't trust the process. Trust the process, bro. You're about to cook. Still, I really didn't expect the war to just end. It happened about 15 minutes in. The viewer suddenly turned strange into dark. In a split second, the bike tipped forward. Wait, did he fall into a... I reflexively hit the brake, but I started going down a cliff.
He went down a cliff.
My bike tilted downward and it was suspension, but it was to the greatest test yet. Basically tumbled down to the bottom. The headlights suddenly shone on some dirt and grass. I knew that I'd be flung out of my seat. Still playing a scream, I tried to work some steer and brake magic to slow down without collapsing. But that was a big task for a simple road bike. At the bottom of the clip, it jumped higher than ever before. The suppression couldn't handle whatever, and so I was launched into the air. A moment later, I heard a crash and felt the impact, after which I came in an unpleasant pain. Eat tight! An accident where I was flowing out like that was the first for me. Now, this is where he died. He's gonna realize that in the end of the game, that he was there this entire time. The launch was really something too. I did a 360 in the air and fell on my back. My breathing stopped for a moment and the pain was so bad. I thought all my bones shattered. My face and limbs seemed pretty fine at least though. I wasn't sure if that counted as a silver lining. There was grass under my hand. It fell to the glove. That was the smell of green. Made it pretty clear what I landed on. I pushed down and my hand sank. The grass was pretty hefty. It was probably the reason why I came out relatively okay. Sure, my joint quaked when I stood up, but aside from that, I was fine. It was really dark, so I didn't really confirm it. But I was pretty sure I wasn't even bleeding. My back, however, wasn't nearly as lucky.
Ah.
Okay, bro, I'm moving into my ear.
I was lying on the other side of the short distance. The engine was still on. The back of the wheel kept turning, making an unpleasant fricative noise. Yep, it was busted.
GG. Now, bro, he done wrecked his bike. What does he do now?
I woke up, killed the engine, and took the key. With the headlight off, I was surrounded by absolute darkness, so I just stood there and waited until my eye. Okay, the way he was gonna sleep on the wood, can he just sleep like that? He seemed like he had a tent, because if he's gonna sleep in the wood, like he wanted to sleep.
Just sleep next to his car. I'm not cardboard bike. Weirdly enough.
I still couldn't very clear, but it looked like it actually. Well, it looked like it actually was in a cliff. I was still on the wood. It just wasn't paved beyond this point. Obviously, a wood bike stand no chance against an unpaved road. The woman actually tried to kill me.
I mean, she genuinely tried to tell you, I'm good, bro. I don't want to do it. And bro's like, nah. You're gonna give me some directions for sure.
Nah, we need to get back. That bitch like that bitch was scaring me and tried to kill me. Nah. Fuck that bitch, bro.
Nah, next.
What that bitch, bro. Zigzag into the tree, I followed the narrow path deep into the forest. I tried to get my bike up and running again, but instantly gave up.
Yeah, there ain't even he can't even go back around now. It's genuinely over for him.
I was partially stuck in the mud. There was a risk of it slipping and getting me into an accident. Maybe I had to turn around. The moment I considered that, I thought I saw a faint light ahead. If that woman was an lion, the road led to a settlement. Was I close? I reached into my jacket pocket, took my phone, and opened it up. Do I got signal? And what you replace with? I was out of range. Never mind.
Of course he was.
I went the light up and shone it to see better. Though I was weak, it was better than nothing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I used to have one of those phones. Like you actually have to go to.
At very least, it helped me watch where I was going. I had no idea how long I've been walking. But sure enough, I could see a light beyond the shrub. It was weaker than I expected. A flashlight, perhaps? I could get water. Might have been near a river.
すいませんすいません
すいません
誰かいませんか
They cleared my voice and I walked forward. It was late at night. Were I to bump some death scare would probably take a few years of our life. Our life. That was why I figured it was the best for us both to let each other know that way a year before that happened. However, there was no response. Did not hear me over the rapid.
すいません
There was a river or stream. I felt slightly more than I was surrounded by trees. Turning my eyes, I saw a rocky river bridge in the shallow. The light I seen was on the other side from what I could tell. It was either a lantern or a flashlight. It was close to the ground. I didn't see any people though. No response to my shouting either. I wasn't excited about it, but I decided to step into the water. The cold water quickly soaked my shoe and socks. I looked in later, but I figured that crossing the river barefooted at midnight was a bad idea. But man, it was cold. I put my phone back into my jacket. I needed both hands free in case I fell. Now stopping or backing down, I walked to the light. I got like, this nigga guy, he's smarter than most niggas. It suddenly becomes deeper. The water which mine is now. That was close to comfort. Yeah, most niggas would just walk with a flashlight like a dumbass and then they would just fall over and then they would just get washed away. Nigga, hey, we're not worrying about what happened and what happened. We're moving on to the next stage. It suddenly becomes deeper. The water which my is now. That was too close for comfort. Feeling the bottom with my toes and balancing myself, I somehow avoided losing my footing. The flow was fierce than I expected, and I sleep and felt I'd probably be washed. It suddenly hit me. I was doing something weird, but it was too late to back down.
He always says this. Yeah.
Putting my hand on the shoulder and carefully checking what I was stepping on, I gradually made it to the other side. What's the worst that could happen? Then with a opposite word sound and every step I walk up to the light. Looking through the light. I could already see it clearly.
Now, genuinely, I want to see how much worse this can get.
It was a flashlight lying on the ground for some reason. Yeah, GG. There wasn't any much space to it. It was a narrow river bank with a cliff right beside it. Yeah, these niggas are fucking the fish with the fucking lantern. They join you in. They join you into their territory. You cook, little bro. As expected, I didn't see or sense anybody. And everybody, yeah, GG. You been trapped, little bro. What the hell? The flashlight was working fine. The strength of the light told me the battery was pretty full. That means somebody was actually using it tonight or water until a few moments ago. That was the most that was the most logical conclusion. Because obviously it wasn't love here yesterday in the afternoon or evening. And yet, the user was nowhere to inside. And I was near the river. Did something bad happen? Did the Flash owner step into the stream and get swept away? That was the most likely and worst possible scenario. The Flash was left practically buried in the pebble. It didn't seem like someone placed it there to light things up. Nigga, are you lost? It was the dead of the night. There was no way
It's
to.
like buried in the pebbles.
Yeah, that's what I said. There was no way you wouldn't notice the drop in your flashlight when it was so dark. Right? The fact that the light source was left on the space like this was very strange by itself.
Okay, let's see. From what we can see, there's cliffs up there, right? It's buried in the like, if somebody didn't put it there specifically, it had to have been dropped like pretty hard. But
Yeah, he got shadow realm.
the thing is, it's not broken though, and the light's fully on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fair and honest with you. Somebody left it purposely so he can pick it up. That is the shit there. With that considered, what's going on here?
I think it could be supernatural thing.
What if?
They could have got swiped or just thrown in this river right here.
Let's see if he's smart. What if someone heard my stupid shot and decided to lure me in with the light so they could ambush me?
He's actually thinking with his head. You wouldn't have gotten in this situation if you did. Low-key, what if? Right, right. He said the currents are really strong. What if they slipped? Swooshed all the way down.
But surely, nah, I don't think so.
Right? He doesn't have the light on his own because remember he put it in his pocket, right? He doesn't have the light. They swooshed down here. He somehow hit him in the head while they were going down here. They didn't say a word because they got knocked out or something, like right here. Or like when he kicked them or something, and they went all the way down here and died. What if that happened?
Hmm.
Could be possible.
Where will the attack
He already
from?
started to lose his mind.
Above?
こんばんは。
I know I'm gonna hear
What?
the loudest scream I've ever heard in my life. The fucking loudest scream I've ever heard.
I heard a voice in the moment. I look up. The wall cliff was actually made up of several boulders. There was a face peeking behind one of those.
こんばんは。
ああ、人だ。びっくりした。
A person?
That's a scream.
That was my line.
悪いんだけど、それ取ってもらえます？
This is so sus though, is it not?
That wife was very feminine. Already. I finally realized what's going on.
落としたってわけですか。
Oh. I picked Slenderman. Sure enough, he was a young woman.
眩しいな。
失礼。ちなみに、こっちはこういうものですが。
怖いです。下から照らさない。
Huh?
実は、当方道に迷っており。
だとすると、割と究極的に迷ってますよ。
Yeah, I thought as much.
ここって人里です。
難しい質問だな。
Yo, don't make me get up here and just start slamming you. Like Yo, I would
とりあ
smack
え
the
ず
fuck out of you.
助けてもらえないかと。
Let me guess. Oh, I wonder. She's gonna say, I wonder.
助ける？
雨露しのげて野生動物がいなければ何でもいいんで。
じゃあ、
うん
打ちきます？
And that was the conclusion. She, however, her face was told me that she was 100% certain. Please buy my place, but that she didn't mean he made a house, a settlement. Surely she mean the settlement. Can I?
頼んどいてなんですが、遠慮を忘れてすがりたい程度には切羽詰まってるんですが。
男として？
Gang, I think he was saying that he's desperate to just like not hold himself back of taking that offer. I don't think you.
ええ、いや違う。一個の生命として数時間迷った挙句バイクでこけて心身ともに限界ってわけです。
あらら。なら見捨てるのもどうよって感じじゃないです？一個の生命として。
What do you mean, living being? I don't know, gang. You species is.
What a beauty of living beings looking out for each other.
I was safe. The beauty of living being looking out for each other.
じゃあ手いいです？
Anyway, your ankles.
ん？
ここ一人じゃ登れないでしょ？
True. Honestly, I didn't even realize that I have to. Immediately, one person filled me with myth, which followed by a sudden wave of fatigue. It wasn't crippling though. She extended her leg, so I grabbed it with my own left. Her slender finger was stronger than I expected.
That makes sense if she lives in a mountain range. Not even mountain range, but like in wow.
The girl name was Chaimi Sijiwa. Saiziwa. Saiziwa. Siwaziwa. Saizawa. Saizawa. I don't know.
Saraizawa.
I wonder if it was related to the Shinshigumi guys. But she said that her family just adopted the name at a point in the Meiji period.
What?
That's like normal conversation for Japanese niggas, so it's not that weird. Like they can trace down like where you from, like from like your last name. So people usually ask like, are you related to like the certain group of people or certain things?
Valid.
She was a 20 years old who went to college far away from here. Nigga. It was her hometown and she was spending her post-exam vacation year. Okay. We chatted about stuff like that and she let me out of the Waki Wavin. There was actually a proper plan. So the work climbing was pretty pointless, but I was too focused on my food and to comment. She told me about herself as soon as we reached solid ground.
ちなみ
Not gonna
に
lie.
そちらは？
So there was a proper part, and this nigga was so distracted with talking with her, and then she decided, oh yeah, let's just.
Wait.
They were quad climbing, when there was a proper but yeah, this nigga lost the focus. He lost the goal.
Oh my god.
And what about you?
名前は久石春明。東京で大学院生やってます。
じゃあちょっと年上。
24だから、芹沢さんと3つ違いかな。でもまあ、
Fuck.
同世代でしょ。
知恵みでいいですよ。敬語とかもいらないです。
3 years. Valid?
Yeah, so we can low key fuck, nigga. That shit. That shit.
Yeah. You're gonna be a gang. It's okay.
Yo, can you fucking
Ja,
post
boku mo-
next, you bum?
呼び捨てタメ口がいいな。
What is this freeze frame?
That'll be fun.
ですか？
女の子に親しくされてるみたいで、嬉しいからね。
What is that supposed to mean?
I know the type of man this is.
なるほど。実は私も堅苦しいの苦手なんで、じゃあ遠慮なく。
どうぞどうぞ。ちなみに、まだ結構遠い？
そうでもないかな。もう5分くらい頑張りましょい。
If.
ただ、足元に気をつけて、明かりだけ見て。
何かあるの？
この辺、石ころだらけで危ないんだ。
She said that I stumbled onto work too big to be called a pebble.
あと、今夜はずいぶん暗いしね。
I couldn't even see the moon anymore. Nodding at women, I focus and follow the light in her hand.
This is just bad omens, bro.
ちょっと待っててもらえます？着替えちゃうんで。
And so I just did that. This was a mountain settlement. I expected some old wooden house, but she actually lived in an apartment block. It was too dark to get a good look at it. All I could see was some cheap looking wood, like what you expect in some old boarding house for a student. And she lived on the second floor in a room too.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Am I thinking? Jimmy, there's something that pop up like before in this. I could have sworn, but I could have sworn.
You're losing the sauce, bro. I heard someone joke I was climbing the worst they said, but I know it was really pouring. Nigga, doesn't they have like administration or something like that could maybe I could pay for a room or something like dang, are we going to her room, bro? Are we going to her room? The next thing I know, she give me something worse than a ghost, bro. An STD, bro. Anyway. Between that and the darkness and the large tree right next to it, it was nearly impossible to see what was really going on the outside. It felt like I was all alone in the wall of nothing but wall, the door and the flowing lamp above my head. It makes me feel somewhat helpless. I was distorting myself from that by imagining her chin. Eventually the door opened.
お待たせ。上がって。
As she showed herself, she was wearing sport clothes. This was kind of exciting.
Dude,
なんにもないでしょ。
it's fucking hornball.
Look at this.
何にもないね。
でも冷蔵庫の中は、ほら、
素晴らしい。
飲みますか。
やったぜ。
There were two old looking bookshelves, but they were completely empty. I wasn't bothered one bit. Any girl room was a wonderland to me.
じゃあ大変だった春明さんにお疲れ様。
地獄で出会った仏様に乾杯。
Wait up. We drinking beer, no honey, no nothing. I don't fuck with beer like that. But you know, if you still get in your pen. We opened our kid and knocked them together and downed them. It actually was good. The pleasant bitterness and the refreshing carbonate made out a good combo.
美味しい。このためだけに生きてる。
その若さでそれはないでしょう。
Nigga, she's 2 years younger than you. Fuck out of here.
言い過ぎた。愛や将来にもまだ絶望してません。
ところが就活という影が迫る。
You said the bad word. Let me see. If she said you said the bad word, that mean the dev knew what they were cooking and everything.
いややめて。せっかくのビールがまずく
Well,
なる。
technically, she didn't say don't say the job word, but you know. She laughed and took a huge sip. It was pretty clear she could hold her drink. Ah, shit. That aside, something really bothered me.
お誘いに乗っておいてなんだけど。
何？
Her chick were already wet. Maybe she didn't handle her liquor as well as I thought. She had a well-featured face. I don't think it was one for me to consider her beautiful. Sure, her clothes were at least a bit sexy, but I could tell she had makeup on.
僕は完全に正体不明の自称迷い人だよね。
そうね。
君は年頃の女性、今は深夜、ワンルームの密室で男と二人っきり、その上アルコールまで入ってしまった。
おお。
身の危険を感じたりとかは？
She kept gumming the drink, and the very fact that I could just watch her do that made it pretty risky. And yet,
あんまりないかな。
それは。
芹沢千恵美クイズ。
イエーイ。
問題。
why did I get scary at that point? I thought she was guessing. Yeah, because I'm more dangerous, nigga.
なぜでしょう。
Oh, maybe it's not over yet. What a fun girl. This will make me like her more, increasing the danger even further.
質問 OK？
Am I allowed to ask questions?
どうぞ。
僕のことがいい人っぽいという答えはなしでいいかな。
悪い人に見えるってわけじゃないけど、まあなしかな。女の子慣れしてそうだし。
The unintentional compliment showed that she actually did see me as a potential danger. Why are we even talking about it? Can you just get me to sleep, nigga? Like, I don't care, bro. Look, I get it. He's a curious nigga. To be fair, I would be like curious like that too. I get caught.
考えられる回答は大きく2つ。
Either
想
you
定外だ
expected
が
nothing but
何が起きても
but
問
you
題
were
ない、
different.
もし
Or
く
you
は想
actually
定
want
通り。
something to happen.
There's a third one too. There's a third one. I mean, there's actually a third one.
Oh, she can fuck you over.
前者はいろいろ考えられるかな。例えばちえみちゃんが何かやけっぱちになっていてどうにでもなれって場合、あるいは十分な自衛手段がある、実は護身術の達人で僕なんか軽く乗せるとかね。
おー、論理的。春秋さん理系だね。
まあそうかな。一方で後者、つまりこの状況が君の想定通りって。
例えば私がエロエロですとか。
Talking about nonsense in the world.
酔っ払ってきたな。さて他には何があるでしょう。
Indeed, what other reason could a woman bring a stranger to her home? Surely it's something non-standard like
僕の存在が君の利益になる例。 例えばアリバイ工作。君がここにいたと後日僕が証言することで君が有利になる。
Oh, maybe he's cooking something. Maybe he's cooking something.
ちゃっかり利用するわけだ。
あるいはちえみちゃんが恐るべき殺人鬼で僕を酔っ払わせてぶっ殺す。
What?
What if she genuinely did just kill somebody earlier and she's using him as an alibi?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably cooking it up.
Yeah, what if that light had to do with that too?
Now he's his next.
はあ、ヤマンバいいね。ブッシュブッシュ殺しちゃう。
Okay. What kind of sound effects was that?
ちなみに前提で出た2つのケースの他に1つあるよ。
Huh?
Shot at another case. What is it?
あれ抜けてた？
Nah, she's being quirky.
うん、
Surely.
私がとってもいい人で春秋さんを助けてあげたい一心だっていうケース。
Oh, I knew it. Was it time for me to be ashamed of my filthy mind? Yeah.
いやでもそれで自分が襲われるかもって考えたら。
Okay, like he's looking. He's actually kind of good though. He's actually like if he doesn't act this, not all the other context of the other shit he said, then it's kind of like okay, yeah, I'm just
Look. He's just the nigga that like he don't want to be that guy where like he's an old man on his deathbed. It's like, oh yeah, she was flirting with me at that time. This was a sexual innuendo. So he kind of don't want to, you know. I fuck with that.
I think he'd been riding his bike for over 10 hours, not over 10 hours, over 6 hours, and his immediate thought was, "Oh, she low key might be trying to smash." Not just like I told her my story, she genuinely feels bad for me because that's an insane thing to happen. But no, she's trying to smash. That's incredibly insane to think. You're okay, a weirdo if you think that in this type of situation. But I'm not.
おー、襲うって言っちゃったよこの人。
一般論ね。
He stopped talking and turned away. It was cute. I thought she was actually doing it on purpose. Man, she was strong. just on a second can.
じゃあこういうのは止めないともっとひどいことになる。それはさすがに忍びないなとか。
She said this is a
What do you mean by that?
She didn't say something worse could happen. She said something worse would happen. She said this is a matter of fact.
Even worse. So there's something worse that's happening right now.
Mm. ごめん、もうちょっと詳しく。
この辺りには怖い野生動物が出ます。明日にはこの人はズタズタに引き裂かれてしまうかもしれません。
You might have, but no, you said this is a matter of fact though.
Wait, I forgot this game is about a werewolf. LGG.
このまま見せたらとても寝覚めの悪い思いをするかもしれません。それならまあ止めてあげようかしら。
なるほど。リスクと善意を天秤にかけるってわけか。これは想定外。
She's a good person. I fuck with that. Hey.
想定外か。この人だいぶ悪い人なんじゃないかって気がしてきたな。
え、そう？
だって善意を選択肢に入れる前に殺人鬼とかアリバイとかエロエロとかさ。
I mean, you're suspicious as fuck. Like, no offense.
エロエロは君が言い出したんでしょうが。
そうだったっけ？で、答えは？
Huh?
What?
Wait, are we actually answering? Uh.
これって単なるバカ話じゃないの？
Let me save. Wait, no, let me save. No, I need to save. Wait a second. Wait, let me just save for a second.
正解者には素敵なプレゼント。不正解者はブッシュブッシュ殺します。
What do you mean you're dead?
You dead ass? Dog, like, you're joking.
Is all of you gay girlfriend?
You're joking.
Is your character go crazy?
Like, okay, let me think. Oh, I need to think. I actually need to think. Okay. You know, something worse would happen. She picked him up there. She's really suspicious, but she actually brought him through there. And I want to say she needed an. It's either she.
Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I think
She's gonna kill us. She's gonna kill
Let me
us.
get it right. It's chill though. You needed an alibi, or you feel guilty if you let me die. These are the two that make the most sense. This one does not make any sense at all, to be completely honest. This makes no fucking. Wait, you're desperate. What does that mean? Because
I think he's desperate. This looking good.
So, no, this doesn't mean this. These are two different things, which is why. What does this mean, though? Desperate of what? She's desperate.
We didn't say anything about the desperate.
Wait. She's desperate, meaning she needs somebody for something. She needs him to do something for her. I'm thinking it might be this.
Yeah, okay.
For something like that, it might be this, right? This makes the most logical sense.
Me personally, I would just say you approve, so I could get in that bag.
まあ詳しくは話さないけど、ちえみさんにもいろいろありましてね。いろいろ嫌になっちゃってまして。
年頃の女性は悩み多きものだよ。僕でよければ伺おうか。
おお、話せる男。これはリスクもクソも悩み相談から流れるようなお持ち帰りの展開か。
お持ち帰りも何も、ここはすでに君の家でしょうに。
絶対絶命。しかしここで実は悩みを打ち明けるつもりなどないという罠が。
Okay, this girl is just corny as hell.
謎はな。もちろん込み入った話なら遠慮するよ。
いや、いっそ年頃になってから話した方が逃亡不能かなと。
そこまで聞いて手は出せないな。
じゃあ。
Anyway, this girl was actually pretty sharp. She really had a way with her word and knew how to capitalize on it. It's almost, I feel like she was implying that I couldn't let my guard down just because I was a guy. Gotcha. I admit that she was pretty damn attractive, but I felt like I had more fun talking about loose sword than acting on it. Not that count. This nigga might low key be like me. I low key have more fun talking to girls about loose shit
So I was right. So I was right. The day did change. It changed
than
when they were
like
talking.
than doing it. Cause when I do it, it's like exhausting and shit like that, and I just regretted it.
Nah, look, you feel that. Let me just. How many?
You're gonna load the past data and then
Nah, I don't want to know. I'm gonna be. It might be a fucking spoiler if I got it wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what I did. Wait. There's branching paths.
yes.
Oh wait. So if I got it wrong, something.
You would have been
genuine
dead.
happened. Okay, let's not think about that. Let's not think about that. Let's
The
just
last thing
let's move forward.
the last thing I remember was our little. I'll say this nigga for when was the last time you pissed yourself while sleeping? Talk, and I had to tell her about the time I got so drunk and wet my pen in the middle of the boarding house.
Bro, where did we? What? Where did we even?
She laughed so hard and she started falling from the mouth and passed out.
What?
I woke up with a splitting headache. Ah man. Morning already. Light pour into the forested window. I pull out my phone and check on the time, 7 in the morning. Great. I'd gone to sleep somewhere between 2 or 3, which is probably wasn't quite enough sleep. At least I didn't wake up to some horror movie scene. The building wasn't anyone. The girl wasn't an actual Selden. Though in a way, this might have been worse. She was spread out on the floor on the other side of the minute. Her breathing was mixed with some weird gurgling sound. I sit and look at her. The sin that has saved me from this hell. I was last night. I puked in the middle of her sleep. What was I supposed to do here? As I guess, I couldn't be really harsh on her.
ちえみちゃん
Phew.
She wasn't waking up. Well, I just do what do little I could. Yeah, that should be good enough. I use a toner to clean her mess and flush it down the toilet. And it left a scent on the floor, but it was dirty to begin with, so whatever.
Did she not clean her floor?
I even wet a towel and clean her face. She said no sign of waking up.
Ugh.
Some of it was on her hand and her clothes. I figured it best that she took care of that herself.
ちえみちゃん
朝
ちょっと出ておくから
Look at that. She got a good sucking dick face. Oh my God.
Yeah, you out of here, bro.
Waiting for a response, I walk into the entrance. She have to take a shower and change all that, so I kill the time outside. I step into my still damp shoe with my bare foot, my socks wet, and the washing machine with towel she gave me to wipe my leg and reach the doorknob. Damn! For a place in the middle of nowhere, they got everything. I even got a washing machine in my house. I opened the door and greeted by the gust of wind. The raindrop got on the leaf next to the building, flew right into my face, making me a grimace. The wind from last night was already over. The sky was pretty clear, but despite that, I noticed the visibility of my surroundings was poor. The building was surrounded by leaves. The Ostwood build was basically buried, and the forest was about as tall as itself. There were branches poking into the exposed hallway. It almost felt like they reached out and grabbed me if I wasn't careful. I kind of felt like it was an overgrown wind. Nah, I turned around and saw the room chimney just as left. Then, yep, it was all real. I closed the door.
I just thought about something. The theory of him going back in time could be really likely because of the lady might have not actually wanted to kill him on that shit. It's just like she was stabbing through or stabbing through or like something.
But the problem with that theory is that the girl looked pretty modern day. She wore pretty modern day clothes. And they felt like there were other women in this building, which made me wonder if they were occupied. Hell, I wonder the same thing happened in the area in general. I pushed the branch aside to see if there was any other building nearby. Something entered my vision. It didn't feel right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cooked.
Something that should have been there. The leaf I moved revealed a woman and clad in curious clothing. The moment I recognized her, she opened and closed eyes. Did you our eyes meet?
It's over. I won't lie. Only thing I know is it's over.
Another one strong wind shielded I shielded my feet from the spray of the raindrop. She disappeared. When I look outside again, the woman was nowhere in sight. Was that an illusion? It's not there, what? What kind of place is this? It could have been a real Hakeville marginal village, a bunch of actual one of illegal settlement. I had some theory, but I set them aside for now. What? It seemed like a place worth exploring regardless. No, it seemed like a place that I just need to go back on the road, nigga. I went downstairs and found no sign of the woman or anyone else for that matter. A short distance away from the building, I turned. Sure enough, it was pretty much covered in trees. I went to the place where I saw the woman. There were footprints in the grass here. Maybe I'll find her
Is he?
if I
Like,
follow
he gotta
them.
be stupid, right? He has to be stupid.
This led me to an open area. Yo, Bozo, what's next?
He's back. He's unhooked. Trying to do something with it. This looks like, bro. This shit looks like it does not belong here. Genuinely looks like it doesn't belong here.
Even if it was clearly abundant. There were large work and a lot of settlement near the prefab. From what I could tell, there's been a giant landslide which forced them to stop construction. The fact that the plague was minimal meant that it happened fairly recently. The footprints seem to go downhill next to the site. Following them, I saw something that could be called civilization. It was a set of paddy field with a house nearby. So this was actually a settlement. What a relief. I decided to keep following the footsteps and approach the settlement. I came across another unpaved path that was clearly used by people and cars. It was lined up with weed and bush reaching to my waist. Bam, bam, bam. It was home to caterpillar, grasshopper, and among other things. spiders were no exception. There was no shortage to of insects there, so it was actually a good place for a nap. I wasn't particularly scared of spiders, but I didn't like them either. At least they were just harmless or whatever. Regardless, I avoided these bullets just in case and followed the path like a good city boy as I was. There was a large boulder surrounded by grass and it was strangely tall, making it look like it was put in there by people. On its dewy surface, there was a gray, tray-free frog, ready to go after many insects scattered about. I walked a bit further and came across a house with a small field nearby. The field location made it sound and assumed that it belonged to an inhabitant. If there were an inhabitant anywhere, I couldn't see anyone, and just like always, there was grass everywhere. There was another boulder standing next to the house. This one was obviously placed by human hand. The boulder god? What was the point? Was it a monument or something? Hmm. The footprint continued into the field. The red mood was full of small and young but healthy looking white split. Mm-mm. If you ignore the standing boulder in the area, the place looked like a normal farming village. I was both relieved and worried at the same time. From what I saw, there weren't any other building in this settlement. Everything beyond was just mountain, meaning that this place was completely isolated. And I was a complete outsider. There was no way things would go well if I went into a random locale. I'd be let crouch to hit myself a bit. What? It was probably best for me. Charmy might be looking for me. I'm sure those local operatives, some chill people, they will give you some rice suddenly.
No, for sure they are.
I heard a sound.
Is that a fucking school bell?
Yeah. I looked for a sound and found a speaker on a wooden utility pole in the middle of a small plaza. A morning broadcast? I never heard this tune before. It was so cheerful, but some part of it that really seemed dark. I found it unsettling.
I love he gives what he means. I get what he means. I actually get what he means.
Perplexed, I stopped walking, and what happened next made me hide myself. There was a person in the area decently surrounded by houses.
The type of vibe this gives is that fucking the theme song from Freddy Krueger. 1, 2, Freddy. Not even theme song, but like what they say when you push 1, 2, Freddy, coming for you.
Mhm.
Gives you that vibe.
But they weren't normal. What do you mean they weren't normal? What was with that appearance? Why did that shit scare me, bro? Why did I jump? Why did I jump? Shit's so stupid. What was that on her face? Told I was I could see a woman with some sort of cloth over her face shakily walk out from between the building. Oddly enough, there were boulders even there. The boulder does not oppose. But even weirder was the fact that she walked into one of them, lightly joined her and then bow her head before it, and her face is still hidden. Then all was silent. It's actually like she was revering it. To me, it looked like she was praying to it. The boulder upraised the true always in Marvel. This was real bad, really bad.
I love how it
This
takes
is a
him so
cult.
long for him. It takes so long for him to try the situation to sink in now.
I wonder into a settlement with a unique culture, to put it lightly, a cult. Forget causing trouble. Or outside like me could get killed here, so I'll just turn around and went for it. I dash up the hill, past the house, to the construction site, until I arrived back at the apartment building. Shami looked like a word relatively reasonable. Maybe she could tell me what was up. It just hit me. The way that she described this place was somewhat weird. She basically said it wasn't normal.
Yes, and you just realized this. I mean, I guess he was like exhausted and shit like that, right? But he wasn't exhausted enough to talk to her.
Uh,
あるいはちえみちゃんが恐るべき
or
殺
maybe
人
you
鬼
are
で
still could
僕を酔っ
have
払わ
about
せ
me.
てぶっ殺す。
はあ、ヤマンバいいね。ブッシュブッシュ殺しちゃう。
No way. What if she was actually the bait they used to lure outsiders? Yeah. Eventually, the broadcast stopped. Shami still hasn't come out of the room. Yeah. Maybe. She didn't respond even when I knocked and called her out. I didn't have to worry about this, right? That just made my inexplicable unease go worse. What if this was a trap? Was I in a dangerous situation? I had to talk to her. If she was a normal person anyway. Maybe my best option was to run away right now.
Don't tell me it's gonna give me an option. The music is stopping. Please don't give me an option, though. Please don't give me an option.
I wouldn't know where to run. I couldn't even remember the path we taken. I was pretty sure we went uphill, so maybe I had to go down. And if I would just and went back to the mountain stream, I could escape following the wild road. That was my best option, even with difficulty considered. Thankfully, I had taken my bag with me. I took out 5,000 Yang's note and put it in Chermy newspaper, but it was payment for last night beer. Oh, this guy is such a nice guy. The moment I turned around to take my leave, the door on the room next, the door to the room the next to the staircase opened slightly with a creak. I saw eyes glaring at me through the gap. A high-pitched scream pierced my eardrum. I screamed too, scared shitless, and went for it. Suddenly, I stepped into a wet hallway floor at a bad angle, and I fell. This nigga fell down the staircase.
はるちゃんどうした
This nigga genuinely just might actually be the dumbest nigga possible.
うん誰このおっちゃん
Old guy is crazy.
Old guy?
あなた誰ですかっていうか大丈夫ですか
The reasonable sound put me to shake off the pen and raise my hand. There were two boys in formal-looking school uniform.
大丈夫ですか
He repeated the question.
ああ、ちょっと驚いただけで。
おっちゃんちえねえの友達
ああ、ちえみちゃんのことか。
大学のお知り合いですかお知り合いが来るなんて聞いてなかった。
いや、いろいろあって助けられたんだ。怪しいものじゃないんだ。怪しく見えるだろうけど。
He literally just say there's nothing shady about me. Yeah, for sure.
Look, he's just making connections, so you gotta let them know the full story.
怪しいなおっちゃん
どうすればいいのかな。とりあえず、名前は房石春明と言います。
僕は織部安永です。こっちは鴨志田近持。
モッチーだ
それでこっちがはるちゃん何してんの
だって知らない人が
とりあえず大丈夫そうだから出ておいでよ。
Let's see this Auchan. Oh, she's a kid. Moving on. Whoa. Hopefully I don't have to go to school in this place. she looked like a student too, except her fashion sense was flashy, especially.
あなた誰ですか？
久石春明といって、この近くでバイクで事故って芹沢千恵美さんに助けられたんだ。
それってもしかして昨日の夜知恵姉の部屋に。
うん、止めても。
通りで騒がしかったと思った。何考えてるの？嫁入り前の女性の家に不潔。
ああ、うん、それはその通りで、僕も。
ちえみちゃん、慣れ慣れしい。それじゃあもしかしてちえ姉が出てこないのって。ドアに5000円挟んであるじゃん。
久石さん、まさか。
違う。単に昨日お酒をおごられたからそのお返しで。
ちえ姉の体が5000円ってそんな安いわけないでしょ。
What?
ただれてるな。
Nigga. What the hell all this kid saying, bro?
君助けてくれないか。
初対面で女性の部屋でお酒を飲んだんですか？
ね
そして知恵姉は出てこない。
Yo, nothing happened. Crap. I have no allies here.
一体何？
What's going on? The subject of conversation joining.
おお、ちえみちゃん、君からも事情を説明。
Something was off about her aura.
GG. I'm GG. Music stop too, GG. Nah, GG.
And nigga, he's chill. Nothing's gonna happen. She could be like, what happened to the lively girl she had been yesterday?
知恵姉、まさか。
Did you?
おかしいとこを見られちゃった。
おお。
いや、ちょっと待って、ちょっと。
もう嫁行けない。
I can't be a bride anymore. Man, what a mess. Told Jimmy's face was all pale. She was actually grinning. She obviously had about it, and that didn't stop her from messing around. After calming everybody, Jimmy explained what actually happened. Okay, so he's chill. Well, I got scared for a little bit. I thought they were about to set my boy up. And we met in the middle of the night. Actually, let me stay out of goodwill, and we drink ourselves, and nothing happened between us. I thought they were gonna grill my boy. Ain't nothing scared me than a woman falsely accused.
いやー、久々に深酒しちゃって思いっきり吐いちゃったよ。春明さん、お見苦しいとこ申し訳ない。
W in the slot.
いや、それはいいんだけど。
Johnny. Damn, why you mad, bitch? Why you mad? You like her or something? Then go fuck her, bro. I don't like leave me out of this. Let me just.
うん。 申し訳ない。昨日は本当に疲労困憊でね、つい好意に甘えてしまったんだ。
まあ知恵ねえだしな、雑把だよな。
事情も事情だし、年寄りたちも納得するかな。
Elder? Nigga, just get me out. I'll just leave. Just take my leave. You're like, I think you're 25% cook. Maybe he's talking about some grandpas. I think he's talking about some grandpas that would give you some soup. Like, I think he's talking about like,
ちなみ
you
に
know, just
会ったのってどこです？
what?
Why is he saying it like this? Why is he saying it like this? It makes it even worse if he's saying it like this.
What?
それはね、
下の方の河原だよ。
What?
それはちょっと。
大騒ぎだ。2日連続で2人もだなんて。
もしかしてまずいこと言った？
はあ、まあいずれバレることよ。さっきあれだけ大騒ぎしちゃったから休みず中に知れちゃったろうし。
君、2日連続で2人もって何のこと？
触らないで、汚い。
Sure. Sure. Sure.
This is not. The fuck?
I wasn't trying to torture, and I was filthy. Sure, I had another bad over a day, but still.
君、何が騒ぎになるの？
タエバあたりが拒否ってなる。
Bro, that sure sound bad. Can I just
詳
walk
しい
the
話を
opposite?
聞かせてくれない？ちょっと説明は難しいんですけど、まあここは田舎なんで町といろいろ違うってことですよ。
Okay, can I leave? Nigga, you mean? Why don't you just leave? Just leave. Just walk. Just.
?どうすればいいかな？
まあちえみがなんとかしましょう。学生諸君はとりあえずご飯行かないと。
この混乱には乗るっきゃない。
Yeah. Yo, cheer me got us, bro. We gonna get out of this mess, man.
乗るっきゃなくないもっち。とりあえず行っちゃいな。私らちょっと遅れていく。
まあちょっと時間ずらした方がいいよね。揉めそうだし。
さすがやすくん、察しがいいぞ。ごめんけど2人のおもりよろしくね。
うん。
But yeah, he has a question though.
もう知恵ね、子供扱いはやめてよ。そうだ、うんこしてやるぞ。
ほらほら行くぞ、モッチーにはるちゃん。
What type of human just say I'm gonna poop on you? I don't think any of them are human. I think those niggas are dogs. Yeah, that nigga is definitely. That's like a cat. That nigga is a dog, like a werewolf cat or something. I don't know, nigga. And so the student walk up the staircase. It was kind of easy to tell what sort of relationship they had. Was it? I couldn't tell. Bing, 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 bing. Mm-mm-mm.
彼らがこの建物の他の住人？
That's suspicious. They're nothing suspicious. They're good people.
そういうこと。学生寮だからね、ここ。
Good Samaritan. This is a student dorm, you know? What type of student? A student dorm in this Hickville? Still, my sense has betrayed me. There were actually other people here? Nigga. I mean,
Is that not suspicious?
he grabbed her hand to get up the river. If you want to go, his hand would have passed to her.
ちなみに春明さん、他の人と出会ってトラブったりしてないよね。
Technically, I did 2 people, but you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna tell you that.
うん。一応それ警戒してたから。
ならよかった。よし、ちょっとしたら食堂に行きましょう。
Yo, can we leave?
あ、朝食？
の、朝食は今から食べてください。食堂へは一応面通しをしに行くの。
え、誰と？
よそ者が皿長からやってきたってことに文句を言いそうな人たち。
Sawanaga? Oh, like that tabby person, huh? Nigga, I'm from the
お世話
city.
になります。
いいってことです。その代わり、朝のことは秘密で。
Right, chick.
そりゃもちろん。ところで、皿長って何？
What is
そう、皿長の瀬っていう川だけど、 あの辺まとめてサラナガって呼ぶの。ちょっと曰くのある場所でね。
Oh, I'm not from there, Genji. I'm from the city.
うん。あの川は汚れていて死人が帰ってくるみたいな伝説がね。
Why is she looking at him like that?
So other than him, we need some new faces to be introduced to it.
他にもその手のルールというか
Anything with
しきたりみたいなのが
たくさんあります。なので基本ちえみちゃんにお任せを。
Okay. God, and all
ちなみに身の危険とかは
ないない。でもいろいろ不愉快な思いをする前に早く出ていけた方がいいかも。
Oh my god, oh my god. What are we talking about?
そのための根回しに行くと
そうそう。
The settlement that's 282 was a weird place. But at least the guy that was where Alamo nigga just won. Just one, bro. And she wanted me to leave ASAP. Like, leave. That was depressing.
Yeah, he deserves anything to happen to him. You got it, bro. Nah, you got it, bro.
Kami give me a cup of ramen for breakfast. She's boiled water and some small electric kettle. Girl herself was too hungry to anything like that. I did take the opportunity to pay her back for last night's drink though. In person though. Then we made our way to the dining hall.
この岩って何なの
What are those boulders?
一応お守りみたいなもの。昔からあるよ。
よそでは見たことないよ
ああ、言われたらそうかも。
She let me alone on now part and I followed her there. It didn't seem like any colors used this one. It was very for me, I guess. The area was so little with those boulders. The boulder does not like where this is going. Somewhere cracked, broken, and half buried in the field. They were clearly religious symbols, but it didn't look like they were that important this day, or were they? Or were they? Now that I knew I was safe, I was once again became curious about this place.
人だ
He was working on the field.
匠兄ちゃんだ。おはよ
Try me with her, and the man responded, then froze midway.
う。じゃあ行きましょう。
いいの？多分あの人僕の存在に驚いたんじゃ。
大丈夫。どうせ後で食堂に来るから説明はその時にするってことで。
If she said so. As an outsider, I have no choice to rely on her. As an outsider, you have the choice to be outside of this. This was the part of the village I saw this morning where the building was more densely parked. I didn't notice back then, but it was actually kind of weird. Basically, it felt desolated. The wooden bungalow in particular were more or less overgrown and buried, and the tall grass and other greenery. If this was all I saw of the village, someone told me that it was a burden, I would have easily believed them. However, the two buildings stand out. There was a whole white behind the hill. To be frank, it wasn't that big, but it looked grand and well maintained. I mean, I think they call shrines a whole too. Maybe it's a different type of, like, that's what they call shrines. Because I know, like, where you pray the maiden, it's not really the shrine, because the shrine is more of, like, the bell for the gods and stuff like that, and then the offering. And then there's another place where there's, like, the maiden that is chosen by the gods, and, like, people, like, the group of people usually sit all around and make it, like, what decision they're gonna make. The other building was obviously the dining hall. It's not in the middle of the night, so they can't eat them yet. It looked a bit dirty, but I could tell where people were inside. From what I could tell there was people inside, but from what I could tell, it was the most lively place in this poor excuse for community.
I mean, you shouldn't say it if you believe it.
You can't read mine. Suddenly, the two students walk out and chatting about something.
あ、知恵ねと夫妻さん。
サイドおはよう。ちょっと遅くね？モッチーがバカなことばっか言って遅くなっちゃったんだもん。
そうだ、僕が悪だ。味噌汁をよこせ。
まあ早足なら間に合うでしょ。みんなしっかり勉強しといで。
Dashing the tweet
みんな高校生なんだ。
そう、山をぐーっと登ったところに分校があるんだ。
やたら不便だね。
それでもみんなあの寮に住める分優遇されてるんだけど。
Shami was entirely straight face. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that we die, to be fair. So if we die, there's nothing they can really do to us now. I mean, we're dead already, so there's no difference. I mean, shit. There wasn't even behind us.
気合を入れて入りましょう。
そうしましょ
気合入んない。
We laugh a little and pass to the curtain.
いらっしゃい。あら、
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe
Oda.
it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. You know? Maybe it's not so bad. Wait a second.
The inside was a age as outside. It looked like it was well maintained.
ちえみちゃん、お客さん？
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
The hostess looking lady asked. Though somewhat aged and fatigued, she was definitely beautiful. There were two other beside her. Oh, that's the old lady. The lady that was in her 70s. She was probably the one I saw this morning. The silhouette match. And the other one was seemed to be younger than her. Probably in his late 60s. Though we were just sitting there, there was a menace aura about them. They got aura?
うん。
Oh my god.
紹介するね。
Log him.
久石春明さん。昨日の晩、皿長で迷ってたのを、ちえみが保護しました。
She just says it as a matter of fact. She doesn't even try to slide. Like not even slide. She doesn't even try to like pick up or you know just like slowly go up from conversation to yeah. She just slides in. Yeah, I found him. I found him at the place where the dead come from, bro.
Their reaction were
She even
powerful.
build up to it. She just you're joking, bro. Look at the old lady. She looks traumatized.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. They about to fuck. The lady gaps while the other two rose their feet with all
They
on.
rose to their feet.
The tension that was already there a moment I walk in at which is peak.
気にするのもわかるけど、これは単なる偶然です。
I'll be so honest. When they're saying that, if I prove to an old person that just make them think. This youngin is probably right. It's low-key a coincidence. It can't be.
It is a coincidence.
あの子と違ってこの人は素性が明らかだし、バイクで急道に
Unlike
突っ込ん
that
で事故
girl,
ったっ
he
て
knew
非常に
exactly
気の毒
where
な
he
事
came
情もある。
from. He went to the old part with his and crashed. It's actually really sad. I think so.
そんなわけで我々として
That's
は
why I
こ
think we
の
should
人が
help
ちゃん
him
と帰れ
leave.
るように手伝ってあげるのがいいとちえみは思います。
Why I think we should help him leave.
どうですか皆様
What do you
方。
think? After saying it, that Shami fell to silence. The ball was in their court now.
まあ、それは大変。
That lady voice was a harmless opinion, careful not to upset the old people. It was pretty clear who was in charge. They were the elder and more witty than on.
ちいちゃんはなんで夜に皿長なんぞ言っとったかね。
虫の知らせかな。前の日にあんなことあったし眠れなかったから。
そいじゃあやっぱり読み人じゃないんかね。
Yobito. Taiba? Oh, she's the Taiba. it was pretty clear that something had happened. Pretty similar to what happened to me. She mentioned some little girl, probably was a child of wonder in her. And yeah, like I did. According to the site will place significant hour. It was a place which dead people come to life or whatever. This time must been the lady that boy that was start mentioning, and the Yubito must be in term for the dead who came from them. And apparently the primary goal was to confess the two approve of me helping me.
おい、どっから来た？
The old man was put me in a put my will mind back on track.
はい、
I'm from
東京です。
Tokyo.
いくつじゃ？
年は24です。
地位より上じゃが。
Ichoko immediately realized that he was taking a job at me for hiding behind a younger girl. Nigga, the fuck do I look like?
Do you think anybody normal would come here and have their chests pumped out and be like, yeah, bro, I'm here. I came from that place where that death comes from. But I'm completely normal, bro. I need some help to get back where I came from. Like, what? What are you even saying right now? But don't worry. I'm not suspicious at all.
えーと、申し遅れました。
Nice to meet
草
you.
石
I
春明
woke
で
up
す。
for shit like she
芹
said.
沢さ
I
んにも
wanted
紹介された通り、バイクで事故って迷い込みました。 どうやら僕は、ここでは異分子のようで、変なことを言ったりしたりして、皆さんに迷惑かけたくないなと、
Yeah.
それで、芹沢さんに紹介をお願いしたんですが、
And that's why I asked you
僕から
to do that
すぐ出
again.
て行きますから、それまでは僕の存在を多めに見ていただけないかと。それと、
Damn.
僕を助けてくれた芹沢さんを責めないであげてください。
春明さん、
おそらく芹沢さんは、ここの常識を外れたところで僕を助けてくれたんだと思うんです。
まあ
これでも大人です。自分の責任は自分で取りますし、皆さんにかけた迷惑は可能な限り償います。
Why would you say this? 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 You see, it's a weird village with interesting customs, unique customs, at the very minimum. Unique.
Mm.
And your thing to say is, word for word, I'm an adult, I'm willing to take responsibility for any trouble I caused. As best I can. Not for sure, bro.
ですので、
Even if this wasn't
どうか
some type of
お願いします。
supernatural village or some shit like that, that's still something insane to say if they were genuine cannibals.
ちゃんとしとる、タイバ
あたしゃスカンはね
Don't know about that.
そんな
Look at
に
this
髪
hair.
茶色に染め
All
てから
color bound.
Bro, that's the average person's hairstyle. What?
Shit, I forgot. I didn't look very presentable.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And
I genuinely forgot.
yeah, because Japanese
Yeah,
people
they're all
don't tend to
black
have
hair.
like blonde.
Yeah, they all have genuine black hair. I look, forgot about Nick. Like, yeah, he just have a person to do that. That actually makes sense for him.
ー。よそは皆こうよ。
And his
I
hair
don't
probably
care
looks
about it.
brighter than it does like shown on on this though. To be honest.
Nigga, just help me get not help you get out. Like I'll just walk. I'll just walk out,
Like,
bro. I
okay,
don't care,
yeah,
bro.
At this point, I'm fine with walking, bro. I don't want to disturb like whatever this is, whatever you people have going on, bro. I just want to leave at this point.
ほいじゃあ好きにしなさいね
Do what you want. I guess I got the half-hearted approval.
春秋春か。うちの孫も春じゃ。紛らわしい。
What? Yeah, I don't even know, Genki. I don't even know
Oh.
what the fuck it is.
もしかして
そう、はるちゃんのおじいさんの牧島勘三さんよ。
どうも。
I just noticed he dyed his eyebrows
Yeah.
too. I like, you know what?
It's
I can see why he
childish.
looks suspicious. I can low key see why he looks
Nigga,
suspicious.
it's childish. Why? Okay, let's just say, if you dye your hair like that, wouldn't you dye your eyeballs too?
Yeah, but the color knit of itself, I can kind of see why he looks suspicious. I will not lie to you.
I don't know what else to say. Auction in the best team so far. Anyway, it seems like we're past the difficult part. What? Like, there's no, like, you shouldn't even have a part. But, okay.
皿長に突っ込んだか。
いえ、コンビニで道を聞いた後、脇道に入って未舗装になったところで滑り落ちて横転しました。
And now, he didn't even have to explain this, by the way. He didn't even have to explain this. The way he explains it, it makes it seem like he did die and he's... Like, he genuinely didn't... For what reason does he have to explain this, Stanley? Can you tell me? Can you think of any reason where he'd have to, like, fully explain this? Because he just got out. And he...
I mean, and my mindset is that if he did die, then there's no point of him leaving the village because, like, where the fuck is he going?
And I think of the only off chance he didn't die, and he somehow stumbled into this or whatnot, right? He's telling it to them like he did die, and if he didn't die, and they think of him as some type of wandering ghost or some devil spirit or something, right? Then he's just cooked because he just told them essentially that, oh yeah, I died and that's how I came in, bro. He essentially just cooked himself.
I mean,
で、皿長登ったか。なぜ途中で引き返さねえ。
It's just me that I had no idea how much time passed between the crash and meeting Kai and me.
わしと匠で見てきちゃる。
He has no idea of the time it was. I don't know. It's kind of weird, kind of odd. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of odd.
匠は他を見よるわよ。
タエバ、追い出す思うて手伝わせ。
カンちゃんはいつもそうね。
What do you mean, let that boy help? Let that boy go.
Bro, like,
Just
what am
get
I
me
doing?
out of here.
ばあちゃん、
bro.
おやさん、どうした？
GG, it's over.
What do you mean, Gigi is over?
Nah, this nigga look like he knocked me out on one shot, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is fucking cooked.
We're joined by a new inhabitant.
ちえみ、こいつは？
あ、たくみ姉ちゃん。
Wow, he sure looked big up close. All that field work was good for his muscle clearly. And from what I could tell, he was in his 30s. Chami introduced me and told my here. I found out his name is Takumi Moore.
ああ、そいつは災難だったな。ああ、おやさん。
わしとお前で拾う。
だな。ばあちゃん、こいつ助けっからちょっと待っててな。もう農薬は巻き終わってるから昼から草刈るわ。
匠は優しいね。
You.
こんなもんなんでもないって。すぐ何もなかったようにできるからよ。
そうね。
That shit. Nothing,
お
eh?
兄ちゃんや。
え、僕ですか？はい。
ここは安水言うてね。 あんまりええ場所じゃないんよ。
Okay. It was the place that wasn't good. Now my presence here?
あたしらもよそのもんが苦手だし、よそのもんも触れんがええ。やからはよ出てお行き。
Yeah.
はい。
Okay, that's the
その
plan.
つもりです。
That's not supposed to be the plan. Just walk out and leave. I don't why, why is that the plan?
話はついた感じか。
Listen, that nigga said that's the plan. That's the plan.
ありがとう匠兄ちゃん。
Okay. Pause it a little bit. I'm trying to understand why this nigga is not trying to walk out of here. Like, is he waiting for them to guide him? Is that the thing? But the people not they don't like outsider and they're not getting out time. So why does he expect them to like? I was beginning to understand how things work here. Yeah. Nah, he's gonna leave in the middle of the night. For sure. For sure. Wake up at 7 a.m. They'll just drift. They'll start walking. Kazuko was probably in charge of tackling his critical problem while Tai was provide spiritual and moral direction. Yeah, I don't care. And when there was time to be civilized, I could even come and convince Tyson and acting as an intermediary. It looks like Takumi himself understands the subtle and Shiny seem to rely on this side of him.
はい、ここらで一つどうぞ。
おお、香織さん、俺には飯頼むぜ。
So that was the name.
朝早くからお疲れ様でした。大盛りにしますからね。
なーに、安水とばあちゃんと香織さんのためならへでもねえよ。
まあ。
What? Yo. Yeah. You two sit together, man. They look about the same age too.
Yo, just kill me, bro. Just start the next loop, bro. I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna play.
お客さんもご飯にされ
Would
ます
you like something to eat too?
Yeah, bro, but I already know it's slide it in.
あ、いえ、いただいてきたので。
それじゃあお茶をどうぞ。おにぎりでもお出ししましょう。
Shit, so beautiful.
それはそれは。
ごめんなさい。ちょっと急ぎで電話借りていいかな、香織さん。
Yeah.
それはいいけど、お茶くらいは。
No, we're not on tea first.
うん、ありがとう。でも本当緊急だから。行こう、春明さん。
うん。
Sure. He didn't look like I could say no. We went there by the staircase, but it seemed to be a living space. At the end of the quick in hallway, there was a black rotary phone, aware with this day and age.
What? Dog, if this was like, because what it seems like, he has a phone that you have to go to an actual app to get the flashlight on. It seems like early 2000s. In the early 2000s, it wasn't even that rare to have a rotary phone. So that's kind of, I guess.
これがここ
This
安
is
水
the
唯一
only
の電話だ
phone
から
in all Yasumi, by the way.
Bruh. Okay,
Hmm.
this is something to keep in mind for later. I'm pretty sure.
Seriously?
ちなみに携帯電話はどのキャリアも通じ
Not
ま
a
せんので
single mobile service provider work in this area.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Oh,
そうなのか。でも
Wait.
どこに電話しろって
what do you want me
ロ
to
ード
call
サー
you?
ビスとか保険とかあと必要なら家族にも連絡
That made sense. I should have been the one to say that.
Yeah, he's already losing his mind.
さっきも言ったけどできるだけここを早く出られた方がいいから
よそ者が歓迎されない場所だから
Yeah.
そういうことです。
それ以上の詮索は無用。
ね
Try any further.
春明さんはとっても察しがいい。それはいいことだと思う。
He didn't catch her because why is she still here? He didn't catch her,
Like he
Cook.
got some to a lot of things, I'm gonna be honest with you.
ただ好奇心もとっても強く見える。
Eh,
More
yeah.
curious than he should be. If we're gonna be completely honest, he's way more curious than he should be.
バレたか。
Nigga, it doesn't
Vale,
show
Mastomo.
his bloodline.
でも正直あんまりいろいろ首突っ込まない方がいいかも。
Right. She's right though. She's right
Mm.
though.
どうせすぐに別れるんだし。
その通り。
なんだか寂しいな。
This
Huh?
dude. This
I
doesn't learn. He just.
お
he just-
ちえみちゃん
get
の
it.
メアドをご所望
Oh.
くれるならぜひ。
やったこれで男友達53人
That make you guys number 53 on the list. 53? Where did
テ
you
ンシ
find
ョンガタ
53
落ち
guys?
ですわ。
You know what
I
I just thought
couldn't-
about that? I was low key laughing, but number 53 is. That's a little odd, is it not?
Hmm.
Like even if like
There
you
even
ask somebody
53
that's-
guys in this fucking village.
Like yeah, that's a thing though, right? And the service doesn't even like her phone doesn't even work in the village. That's a thing. You're telling me she met 53, not even 53 people, 53 guys in the span of like probably 2.5 at
Wait, I could only hope that being number 53 wasn't as a big a problem as it sounds.
Well, let's think, bro. 53 guys numbers in like 3 years. Even if it was
Oh
a
my
phone call, it
God.
sounds like sus.
This nigga curiosity is gonna fucking cook us. Anyway, let's
そ
go.
れはともかく、個人的興味で言えば、何が問題になってて、どんな背景があるのか知りたいのだけど。
He just won't let it go. He just won't let it go. He won't let it go. That's crazy. I've never seen somebody who just won't let it go.
おすすめしないな。
なぜかな。
私が不愉快になるから。
あんまり故郷が好きじゃない。
うん。正直嫌い。
ここの人とは仲良さそうに見えるけど。
ああ、それは見えるだけですね。私相当の問題児だったんで、ご年配方とは結構気まずいよ。それに、パッと見はわからないいろんなしがらみもあるし。まあ、住人自体はそんなに嫌いじゃないけどね。
あ、でも、一つだけ聞いていい？
いい度胸。何かな？
室匠さんのこと、好きだったりする？
gotta be joking. You gotta be joking.
I dropped my
This
headphone. I
30-year-old
dropped my
man, you gotta
headphone.
be joking, bro. You gotta be joking.
I dropped my headphone.
You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking, bro.
Hey, he's asking, so he knows that maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance.
え私が
うん。
さすがにそれはないな。匠兄ちゃんかっこいいけど、ごつすぎるし、10以上年違うし、対象外です。
Well, you have a strike zone.
それに、匠兄ちゃんは昔から香織さん一筋だし。
やっぱそうなんだ。結婚してるわけじゃないの？
うん。香織さん未亡人だから。
So there's a chance. Nah, low key, I might slime that nigga out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Slime him out.
What? That aside, checking me has been acting a bit strange. Why she dragged me away from the tea? It seems so awkward too.
I love how he constantly say, oh, he's smart, or he can pick up on this, that, and that, but he didn't pick up on her trying to force him to drink some weird tea.
Assuming she hadn't been jealous of Kyoe and simply didn't want her to charm me. It means that she just hadn't wanted me to drink the tea.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there.
Why?
You don't ask questions about it, but you get there and you take that, and then you're just like, okay, that means I shouldn't eat or drink anything here or take anything these people give me. I should just wait until I can leave, and then I should leave. That's genuinely all you should think about. I mean, why are you overcomplicating this? You're genuinely overcomplicating this for something I don't know why. Nigga said she hadn't been jealous. Like, what are you giving on, bro?
Also, why she fed me a cup of ramen if I could have just gotten food at the dining hall?
Because the ramen's from outside the village. Because the ramen's from outside the village. It's food from outside the village. Don't eat shit inside of the you're smart enough to guess this, right? You got some food from outside the village, right? But food inside of the village, you're not allowed to eat. You shouldn't eat. She won't let you eat. Like there's no way you don't get this.
Looking too deep into things was part of my nature. Though they were never as bad as assumed.
Right, for sure. But not for sure.
I went to call my insurance company when I found out something. Apparently, this village was 100 kilometers away from the nearest service station, meaning that I was ineligible for a normal service and I had to pay extra. And the extra was no small amount too. It was actually over 100,000 yen. Also, I could avoid this if I had taken more aggressive plan. This was all my fault for not taking the bike salesman advice sheet. I say I would consider it and hung up.
Nigga, like, just tell them that you can pay it off some other time or do payments or some shit, bro. Like, there is no way he's like, yeah, bro, I'm fine, bro. I'd rather them not help me.
Mm-mm.
Nigga, 100 kilometers away. Yeah, bro, you're so fucking dumb. The nigga actually so stupid, bro.
Then I went back to the dining hall.
あれ、おじいさんたちは。
The customer changed. Taku-san and were gone now. They were replaced by Kakuguchi of the General Delinquents.
誰だよてめえ。
I don't know. This nigga did dye his hair, so he's not the first time to see niggas who dye hair. He shot on me. Seemed like he was trying too hard. He slapped me his bowl and chopstick and then stood up and intimidated me.
久石春明です。
なめてんのか。
まあ義継、初対面の方になんて口の利き方を。
うるせえババ。おいチエネ、そいつ誰だよ。
バイクで事故った旅行者の春明さん。
Boy, that was an introduction of Hasid.
改めてこちら織部香織さんと次男の義継くん、安永くんが長男ね。
Oh, she's a MILF type shit. She's not only a widow, she's a MILF type shit.
安永くんって朝の彼？
Oh.
そうよく見たら似てるでしょ。
No, I mean I can see it without the glasses. He does look like that nigga in the morning. The hair, the old, what an unpredictable family.
兄貴のこと言ってんじゃねえよ。うぜんだよ。ぶっちゃ。
そう言われてもな、モテちゃうからな、ちえ姉ちゃんは。
From what I've seen, the confident are well justified. What?
とっとと町へ戻っちまえ、バカ女。バカバカバカ。
どうしよう春明さん、バカは否定できないかも。
なんとちえみちゃんはバカだったのか。よーし、バカバカ。
Yo, what is this nigga here doing all this gimmick shit, bro? I
言ってやろうぜ、義継くん。バカバカ。
なんなんだよてめえ。チエネバカにしてんじゃねえよ。
You put it
ごめん
conflicted
ちえみちゃ
already.
ん、本心じゃないんだ。
おお、見事な連続手のひら返し。このちえみをあっけに取られさせるとはなかった。
ちえみちゃんには負けないぜ。
付き合ってんのかてめえら。
No. Boy, did I wish.
いい加減になさい義継。とうに遅刻でしょ。着替えて学校。
うるせえ。行かねえよ。
Mumbling something, the kid walk out the dining, leaving his house full bowl. They are.
ごめんなさいね、お恥ずかしいところを。
Oh,
根は
everybody
素
did
直
it
な
go.
いい子なんですけどね。
That was, yeah, I could actually see that somewhat.
あ、ところで牧島さんとムロさんは？
あ、もうバイク拾いに出ましたよ。
まずい、追いかけないと。
場所は分かってるみたいだったし大丈夫じゃない？
いや、一応ニュートラルにすれば押せるけどさ。あとさすがに手伝うべきでしょ。作業が非効率になっちゃまずい。
その程度なら手出しはやめとき。
なんで？
取りも直さず春明さんがよそ者だからです。
問題になりそうな人たちには思えなかったけど。
So curious and for what? So curious and for what though? And for what though? What are you so curious for?
そりゃ二人とも大人だから。でも基本的にこのちえみほどオープンな人はここにはそうそういないからね。春明さんは平気かもだけど、一緒にいると向こうがストレス溜めるかもしれない。ただでさえ今普通じゃないから。
Yo. Yo, this nigga is delusional, bro. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. Yeah, bro. Just go ahead and eat this nigga, bro. I don't care.
Just, like, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm forfeiting my turn. It's over already. I already know it's over. I'm forfeiting my turn, bro.
まあそうね。任せろと言われたら手出しをしない方がいいでしょうね。
Why does she sound so hot?
Not gonna lie.
そうなんですか。
ええ。安水には安水のやり方がある。男の人たちはそれにこだわるから。
Is this not giving you one of your red flags? Or one of your red flags not showing up, bro? It's not giving you one of your signature red flags? Or like what, bro?
I could somewhat understand. There's nothing to understand about that shit.
You're actually...
What you understand? Like, I don't. Where do you go in understanding this? A visitor should behave like one. Doing anything should be uncalled for. It was an old-fashioned way of thinking, but this old-fashioned way was the kind of place for sure.
Yeah,
じゃあ
sure, bro.
どこで待とうか。
Why are you asking that, bro? Just go back to like genuinely just go back to that girl's house. Like you can't even go anywhere else because like you've just been told, oh yeah, you shouldn't stay alone with the villagers, you shouldn't be around there or whatever, right? You should be literally as far away as possible as you can from them, right? And your thought process, well, where should I wait? Like what?
うちに戻って待ちましょう。
I expected as much, but it still made me curious.
Curious and for what? Curious and for what? I want.
Normally, you expect we sit around and drink some tea while here. So why didn't we?
Oh, he's actually starting to piss me off. I won't lie. He's actually starting to piss me off.
And we waited. Jeremy casually but uncomfortably told me several things. First, I found out that the people here in Yanzumi were on the edge right now. The reason for that was the fact that excluding me, they are three whole outsider here. Three?
3 is insane.
I assumed this myself from what I knew so far, but apparently yesterday morning, a little girl was found out swinging from on the Sakura Rapid. They couldn't even find out her name, let alone her parents, so they didn't know how to handle her. For now, one of the immediate was looking after her. Like I've been told, the most vicious and unbeaten Tyson mostly saw her as a bad omen. I suggest leaving her, but Chami didn't seem to think it was a good idea.
What? Like, what? Why wouldn't that be a good idea?
It barely makes sense. If I were to believe her, things I want you were such that not even the cop could do anything.
Like, so like, why are you still here? Like, I kind of get why he's still here now. Okay, waiting for his bike, doing his thing, right? But you should have just walked the road. I'm gonna be honest with you. You should have just walked the road. It would have been better than this. Hopefully, when they manage to get his bike, maybe fix his bike, he gets on it and leaves. You know, you're surely he does or whatever, right? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he missed his chance to leave a while ago. It's over for him.
Yeah. I think it was apparently, the women too outside was a pair of journalists gathering info for a magazine article. Okay. Unlike the little girl, they come via the normal route to Kamifuji, and therefore they weren't considered as bad women or whatever. Still, even normal outsiders put people here on the edge. Though this talk. I also got some detail about the area itself. Yamizu was a settlement part of the autonomous religion called Fuji Village, simply Fuji Shore. So Sagawa is right there, and then the cliff, and then the pine, and then Yamizu was the mountain wood. Okay. W map. No, Kami Fuji is where it's at right now, right? Or is it Yamizu? No, he's Yasumi. He's in Yasumi. So in the mountain wood, he fell into the river from the mountain wood. And then he got to a cliff which go to Sumizu. So that big gap is where he fell off. He also been on the map. I've been showing him the stuff. Fujoshi was split into two areas, Yamizu and Kami Fujoshi. They were separated by a mountain. Going to Kami took about an hour by foot or 20 minutes by car on the wind, but paved road. Wait, took an hour by foot? Nigga, stop walking an hour? That's not that bad. Side note, the student went to was Kami Fujishi. Oh, these two settlements has ties so strong that they share custom culture in culture. Shami said they were local, seasoned, and even, and they were quite unconventional. I asked her to elaborate, but she said that Yamizu had a special meaning to Fuji. Alright. Was it the